It's a Legends battlefield here. This is why I don't like... If there's a shitty guy near him, I'll give him that. How about he gets Razor or R-Truth? Or Primo Cologne? Primo? We'll give him Primo. Let's give him Primo. Let's give him Primo. Sergio will be Primo. Okay, so Sergio is Primo. Congrats. Okay, let's just pick Primo just to get it out of the way. Okay. All right, guys. Up next is Lil Greg. All right, well, Lil Greg is interested. Is he still in the party? Is he still? Oh, Prof Jag is here. Prof Jag, did you see who you got in the draft? You're like, dude, EIF is still around? I don't know. Anyway, okay, moving on. Lil Greg is up next. Lil Greg is considering already getting a free agent pick, but maybe his character will be good enough that he doesn't need to get a free agent pick. Let's hit X and find out. Oh, Lil Greg will be Dolph Ziggler. That is not that bad. Greg will be Dolph Ziggler. Well, it all depends on who the free agents might end up being, he says. Let's go on and move on to Goldie Savage. And isn't that kind of funny? Because Roderick Strong is who Goldie Savage currently is. So, let's find... Oh, he's Ric Flair. Whatever. He was. Dude. What? Anyway, he was Roderick Strong at one point. Anyway, Goldie Savage is Ric Flair now. And let's see if it changes. Oh my goodness. And Goldie Savage is The Rock. Wow. How do some of these guys get... And you know what? If the next guy in this draft would have got The Rock, I would have been happy as hell. Because up next is a guy who's had The Rock before. He is a part-time guy, but we might be seeing him here and there down the stretch. At 30 overall, it is Ratluck. All right, Ratluck, let's see who you get. And we will not give him Sawyer Fulton if that is who pops up. He'll get somebody with two. Bobby Roode. Oh, wow. That might fit Ratluck pretty good. All right, at number 31, it's back to Helosity the rest of the way. Heavy DJ Jones. And Heavy D will be Gold Dust. What? Wait, was he Gold Dust already? Oh, no. I don't know, dude. Gold Dust really isn't that bad. Look, okay, who's here? Dude, he's not getting any of these guys. He can get Fandango. He wants Fandango. We'll give him, you know what? No, you guys don't want to give him this? He'll get Fandango. Fine, Heavy D can be Fandango. I'm sure that'll keep him in the league. That'll keep him in the league. All right. So up next, at 32, it's Get Wrecked. And Get Wrecked's character will be... Nope, Shawn Michaels is already taken. Shawn Michaels is already taken. So we'll click on Shawn Michaels' name. We have to click on Shawn Michaels' name now and see if there's a character either right to the right of Shawn that is available or up to the top of him. And, well, the closest person would be Sean Thorne. So, get wrecked. No, Sean Thorne is closest. Okay, he's. I listen, man. EIF owner is in my name. Sean Thorne, Shane Thorne. Sorry. I said to the that's either. Listen to me. I said either right to the right, and the next right would be Shawn Michaels 98, or I said to the top. Now technically Shane Thorne was closer, so he's gonna get Shane Thorne. Great. Anyway, hope you're happy. All right, and to wrap up the round, it's a guy who's going to be competing in our next match, Evil Legacy. Evil Legacy was at one point Goldberg. He was Drew McIntyre. He's going to be Drew McIntyre in this match. If Evil Legacy wins, he will make his first Velocity Championship defense as Kevin Owens. All right. What do you think of that one, Legacy? Is that a good one? All right. Well, that has got to be a nerve-wracking draft, but we're having fun. All right, guys, time for our second championship match of the night. And I guess in this case... Oh, wait, did Believe in That already leave? Nice, I love the dedication of these guys. Okay, anyway, moving on to our next match. Do we have Evil Legacy in here? We do. Do we have Fallen Gangster? We do. Do we have Dual Candy? Yes, we do. Okay, I've got room for one more. Let me pick the name. Let me pick. Okay. Let's see here. Did I say let me pick, or did I say you guys go ahead and throw in the fucking world champion? I mean, for God's sakes. Fucking idiots, man. Alright. Let's see here. Are any of those guys on? Like, is Get Wrecked on? Is Heavy D Jones on? Or wait, he just breaks a lot of rules, doesn't he? Is Sergio on? Is Sergio on? Do you know any of these guys? I don't know them. Nope. Is Greg? Oh, Greg is in here. Greg is in here. All right, yeah. If Greg can connect, then yeah, let's do Greg. That'd be a good one. Okay, cool. All right, Greg, pray to God that it works. Anyway, guys, coming up next, it will be a Velocity Championship 4-man Battle Royale. Death Row seems just about unbeatable. He is 4 days shy from being a 2-month reigning Velocity Champion, and he's talking about, oh, I'm going to drop it, oh, I'm going to drop that. He's a bitch. So he's going to defend against 3 people, Evil Legacy, Dual Candy, and Little Greg. And this will be the final time some of these guys represent their characters, but it will not be for Death Row. He has the rights to Batista now back-to-back halves. Also, Deathlock and Convicted, you guys will be up next after this match. And Convicted, you will get your character then. So, no, it is not. Oh, that's fine. Velocity. Yep. All right, guys, the match is up. You guys can go ahead and join Death Row. Go all the way to the right. And then, James, when you get in here, join, like, immediately to my right. Everybody else, you can pick wherever. All right, so Greg is in here. Death Row. Okay, that's fine. I can send an invite. Death Row, do not use paint. Do not use a guy with a paint tool. Not in this match. Oh, no, that's fine then. That's fine. All right. All right. Dual Candy needed the invite. Okay, that's fine. Just keep me updated. Greg, you are not Grand Metalik. There you go. There you go. Not yet. Okay, so who isn't in here yet? That's fine. You're good. This is some pretty good characters. Now, I want to know if Death Row is going to be able to retain in this. I want to know if these guys are going to challenge him. Ignorant. Oh.
Here comes the money. Here we go.
Oh. All right, guys. Well, it is time for our Velocity Championship match. And Eclipse initially scheduled to compete here. However, we need a sub. And it's time for the Bullet Club. The following contest is a fatal four-way battle royale match scheduled for 3 falls and is for the EIF Velocity Championship. Introducing first, the challengers, the first of 3. From Alabama, representing Carl Anderson, this is a Little Greg. So Lil Greg was one of the subs in the back of the EIF arena, you could say, and he wants to take advantage of this opportunity. You know what? He would not be the first person to take advantage of being kind of thrown into a battle royale. Wicked Jr. did that a couple weeks ago, and now tonight he became EIF United States champion. So perhaps Lil Greg can take off that same model of success. This character will be represented by Tripod following tonight, but Evil Legacy is looking for one final big win with Drew. Introducing the second challenger, representing Drew McIntyre, this is Evil Legacy. And you know what? These 3 challengers are guys that Death Row has had success against, but in a 4-man battle royale, perhaps his success will be cut short, perhaps limited. Velocity has a vast roster. Many of you probably already wondering why so many names are coming off the board that are Velocity names. Well, to be completely honest with you guys, the roster is about 50-50. You don't think that because we don't see all the Velocity guys showing up all the time. But there's about not quite as many, but there's a good deal of guys in Helosity, and it almost equals out to the guys on our main roster. Of course, we're not giving draft picks away to some of our guys who have not shown up or are not expected to be around, i.e. Hybrid Maniac, Hostile Exile. Those guys are not going to be considered in tonight's draft. Silver Crusher, I guess, we will not consider, but you know, there are a lot of guys that are going to get draft picks that are Helosity people. And here's a guy who just got his character. Dual Candy found out he'll be Luke Gallows after tonight. And we'll see if he can rough ride his way to a Helosity title reign. Introducing the final challenger, representing Zack Ryder, Dual Candy. Dual Candy is a new superstar, and he is an upbeat persona. I immediately recognized him once he came to EIF because he's just really never saying no to anybody or anything. He'll take any match, and he earned the opportunity to compete and participate in this Battle Royale here at Superstars Reborn, a match in which I may be mistaken, but I believe this is Dual Candy's pay-per-view debut in EIF. And so that should be a fun way to enter, but we've seen the three challengers. This man is not making his pay-per-view debut. The Animal is here. Oh, right. So never mind. Not his pay-per-view debut. Introducing their opponent, representing the Animal, Batista. He is the current reigning and defending EIF Helosity Champion, Death Row. Death Row, 4 days shy of hitting 2 months since EIF WrestleMania 11, where he became the Helosity Champion inside an Elimination Chamber. None of these three superstars, actually Evil Legacy wasn't part of that, my apologies, but minus that, it was still an Elimination Chamber win for Death Row. What was a very exciting match for Helosity, and Helosity has had some very good contests. Death Row was able to take the title away from Convicted in that match, who we will see in the following contest after this. But we already saw one title change hands tonight. This is also our 4th of 7 overall matches. Guys, we're probably going to be with you beyond the 11 o'clock hour. But also should be noted that this is one of 2 multi-mans in our 7-match show tonight. All right, now it's just a matter of connection, which is sometimes a problem. All right, nice. It doesn't look bad at all. All right, cool. All right, where is James? Oh, wait, James, no, James. I should hit you and pin you because you're Roman. Sorry, I'm trying to bury Roman. Death Row, I hope you lose tonight now, and I hope you lose without trying. Okay, somebody stay away from me. If you're that close, I promise, Zach, you're gonna get hit. Pin me, Greg. Okay, that's fine. Try again. Okay, listen, Dual Candy, I'm coming to you, okay? Good boy. All right, treat you like a dog. Here we go. Everybody get into their corners. Remember, pinfall or submission, that is the name of the game in this Elimination Battle Royale. The last man left standing is EIF Helosity Champion. We'll wait until I go to the back here. All right, Greg, are you ready? No. All right, Greg said he's ready. Evil Legacy, are you ready? Dual Candy, are you ready? All right, and Champion Death Row, are you ready? All right, good luck to all 4 of you. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. Death Row, the champion, sets his mind on Dual Candy first, and look at Greg. He wants to go over and interject with that. And that might be a smart idea. Get to the champion because he is the biggest threat in this contest, although Evil Legacy had a different agenda. He's going to focus on Greg for a second, then he will go to the Hellocity champion. And so these guys all sort of know now. They've all been taught a thing or two against Death Row. Meanwhile, Dual Candy and Greg will tussle a little. Greg is going to go for a strike. Both men deflect the others. And it's Evil Legacy and Death Row. Death Row with Batista, the defending champion. I would think everybody would probably be in agreement Batista is the best character in this game. The skill tends to be thought the same and that it belongs to Death Row more than anybody, but here's where Death Row could lose. And you could argue the same thing about the Elimination Chamber match that he won the title in initially, but it's not a straight up one pinfall and you're done. Death Row has to make it through 3 rounds of elimination here. And a big boot delivered to Greg, who is an EIF veteran and a former EIF World Heavyweight Champion back in 2011. A pile driver connects to Dual Candy. He lands on his head, chipping Cobra. If you'd like to join EIF, do not listen to Untamed Legend. Yes, you can join EIF. All you need to do is contact Midnight Mayfire at the Sexy Pinata. That's his gamer tag. He should be able to drop something for you in Mixer. Are we getting a finisher? Are you serious? Never mind, never mind. It's not a finisher, although Greg should get out of here. Greg is dropped back on the turnbuckle. Oh my. I thought Greg was already going to get hit with a Batista bomb. This is where, and by the way, people want to say, look at Evil Legacy and Death Row, the early pull-away favorites. Look at the health. Crazy stuff. And take a look at that. Well, Evil Legacy says, you know what? I'm going to go to the guy that's just around the same health as I am. Here comes Death Row, takes him out. And so far, all 4 guys kind of running around, and then a signature to Little Greg. And Little Greg could be out of reversals. He could be gone already. That's a regular move. DDT delivered. The most health belongs to Evil Legacy for now. Dual Candy wants to get away from that one-on-one. It's a mismatch, and he's going to get mid-moved. Dual Candy, I said, wanted to get away from that mismatch, and now, meanwhile, Greg is out of reversals. First finisher belongs to Death Row. Oh, my goodness. Batista bomb connects. Into the pin combo for the green bar. 2. Greg gets green bar. And now Death Row will just begin to maul. This is what he does. Greg was not expected to compete in this match tonight. He came as in as a spot start. Good for him. He got about 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes of action. Made the pay-per-view card. That counts for something, right? He did show up, and yes, we do thank him for that. Meanwhile, Death Row goes back, and Dual Candy is just in the mix of 2 guys pitching green bars right now. This is not where I want to be if I'm Dual Candy. And now we see Evil Legacy and Death Row, the 2 runaways in the early going of this match. Spine Buster connects. It's all right. Don't worry, you're good, you're good. Now, Death Row. Oh, Death Row gets caught with a Uranagi. Dual Candy, just get the hell out of there. Bulldog connects. Dual Candy's going to go for a suit. Please tell me he's not about to get mid-moved. Oh, no. Shade of green still left. Now Dual Candy's going to try and run the guy. Look at this. Death Row right back to his feet. Oh, God. Evil Legacy is out of reversals, though, and Death Row realizes it. Here comes Death Row. Finisher! Batista bomb! He's going to go for it. That pin bar better be big enough for Evil Legacy to kick out through lag. And he does kick out. But there was some damage done. And Dual Candy, oh my God, I was just about to congratulate him through getting through that wave of elimination, but I mean, he just gets rocked. You are still in the match, and that is an important fact, as this quickly became a three-way battle royale. And Evil Legacy, who needs a reversal, is not going to get it. Young Death Row has said so many times about the competition here. I mean, he really is. You want to talk about the level difference? He is just mauling through these guys. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Where is, and this is an honest point, guys. You can't double team in the IF, right? But where is the strategy for guys competing in this match? They immediately forget that Death Row is a threat, and they just go for one another, and that is just not intelligent wrestling. I'm sorry, but these guys are not new to the game. They know this kid, and they know how good he is. Death Row hits another signature. Does he still have a shade of green? I can't tell. He does. And look at Evil Legacy. Evil Legacy, oh my goodness. Evil Legacy has a chance to get the green away. He gets booted down. I have never seen something like this. Yeah, calm down the boot, Death Row. Could you imagine if he got a green bar in this? Yeah. Here comes Dual Candy. And there he goes. Dual Candy. Batista Bomb looking for the second green bar. 1, 2. Dual Candy has been eliminated. And this could be historic. Dual Candy just got green bar. Oh. No green bar. Okay, wow. As if that should be an accomplishment when you get to the final two of a battle royale. But Evil Legacy is gotta figure something out. Off the rope he comes. Elbow will miss. Oh, and Evil Legacy will gain some offense. Okay, we'll see if he can turn this into something. But again, guys, this is where the velocity, and you see in this brand, the adjustments just don't get made as quick. Guys aren't picking up on the fact that Death Row is this good, and the fact that they let him get into the bottom two with a green bar, I mean, that's just development. That's Midnight being a horrible GM. Oh, man. And a boot. True. Rob. Yeah, true. Oh, look at this. Hey, gotta give credit to Evil. Oh, no. Is that an auto reversal? Jesus Christ. Big spear. Signature connects. And now with a yellow bar looking to win the Battle Royal. By the way, Chipping Cobra, you'll have to message at affliction_WL. He's the guy you want to talk to on this Mixer chat. I actually don't deal with the new recruits, but perhaps this new recruit could give Death Row a run for his money. Who knows? Here's the thing, too. I don't even consider this a bad match. I honestly consider it a really impressive match. Like, you know he's good, but, I mean, when you can do this to guys, there is just something to be said. And there it is. Evil Legacy just does not know. Oh, he used a reversal. Okay. Well, unless Evil Legacy has the ability to kick out of more than 0 finishers like it's previous to. Here it is. Batista Bomb with a yellow bar intact. Death Row hits the bomb. Is that it? 1, 2, and the first kick out of the match is registered. Or excuse me, second. Never mind, submission. He's fucking done. He is done. Evil Legacy is put into submission. You let it go. And look at that. Death Row said he wants no complaints. He wants to prove to people that he is not required to hit a submission to beat somebody. He believes that he is good enough. And there's another boot. He took a while to use it, so he's good. He's good. He's good. Now Death Row just continues to be dialed in on this match. Tyron Hunt is even watching this match and saying, when Tyron Hunt is critiquing you on things you know, there is something wrong. No reversals, another finish for Evil Legacy. You know what, guys? I thought Evil Legacy might have been able to hang in on this one because he had the green bar for so long as well. Two, well, Death Row is obviously trying to really give this one away. He's giving Evil Legacy every chance he can. Well, here's the truth. Here's the truth, guys. And I'm just going to say it, and I never like to do this stuff, but because he's been very adamant about this, Death Row almost doesn't want to win this match. This is a guy who, you know what? And I'm going to be honest with you, man, 2 months is not considered a ridiculously long time to hold a title. It really is not. So you should still be holding it. You should not have to worry about, if you're holding it for 3 months, 4 months, I can see it. Look at Death Row. Well, here's the thing, though. Death Row, look, guys, here's the thing. Death Row is not saying what he's saying because of a real lack of respect for the league. I think he does have a little bit of an ego, I'll be honest, but the reality is, well, dude, you have to remember, I'm a commentator. This is not a conversation between you and I. So anyway, going back to what I'm saying is there's a definite ego trip there in some ways. Oh my! But at the same time, listen. This guy wants competition. He wants to fight and know that this guy might be able to beat me, and he just does not have that feeling right now. Take a look, guys. Double yellow's all he got. Death Row breezes through this battle royale.
That was actually right. Shut up, dickhead. Fuck you.
Will anybody
have a fucking
challenge? You're good tonight, man. I appreciate it. Hey, question, guys. Do you guys remember the guy's name? I cannot seriously remember his name. Caleb Era. What was his original EIF? Roman. Okay, because he is still an EIF. Yeah, we didn't have him. We didn't have him listed on the website. So we have Rebel Empire and Roman Empire. Okay, guys. I am just doing one last thing. Well, here, guys, let's go ahead and jump into our next match because I know we are getting a little behind. Deathlock and Convicted. And for Deathlock, this is a swan song with Shinsuke Nakamura. He will be Cactus Jack. Shinsuke was picked up by Jumper Magnum. And Convicted with Jason Jordan. We'll find out if he is going to get that same character because it is possible, or will he end up with a new guy? So, here we go, guys. The match is being made. Convicted, are you in here? Oh my God. Convicted. I'm gonna invite him to the game. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't even view that match as a bad match. I just view it as a guy who's head to toe better than his opponents. Who is Savage Treetop? Okay. Yeah, nerds. Okay, Deathlock is in. We're just waiting on Convicted. If Convicted doesn't join, we can get EBAMs in here. I mean, but Okay, cool. All right. All right, just well Convicted, if you can hear us through your TV, I did send you a game invite. So, you know. All right, guys. Well, here, real quick, though, to conclude, now, just to make sure everybody knows this, Convicted will still be using Jason Jordan for this match. Guys, and this happened last year, too. When we get to the second half of the draft, we try not to give away a lot of characters to people that just are going to waste them. And that gives us more time to give characters away to our new people. You know what? For the hell of it, though, I will do this. Our new guy who wants to join EIF, I'll go ahead and give him a character. What's that gamer tag again? What do we got here? Chipping Cobra? Yeah, why not? We'll give him a guy. And then last will be Eclipse. Okay, Deathlock, go ahead and, there we go. All right, a little weird, but fuck you. It's your final guy, time as him. So by the way, guys, coming up next, I just want to confirm, we have 2 matches to go after this, and we actually are going to go into round number 4 of the Superstorm draft, and that's going to be it. We have 8 more names exactly, so as it stands with Chip and Cobra added, we have 41 active EIF Superstars, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what? Some people get a little concerned. They think that roster size is pretty small, and I will admit we've traditionally over the last 2 years, it feels like we've carried a smaller roster than previous, but we're trying not to give away picks to nobody. We mentioned Hybrid and Hostile. We don't think they're not anticipated to compete at all the remainder of 2K18. Headshot Killa is not in here, though he has not left EIF. He is just not planning to compete until 2K19. So we have a couple of guys that are off the books right now, but I can tell you this much. We have Convicted that's going to get a draft pick. We also still have a lot of Hellocity guys, for the most part, all Hellocity, and a couple of surprise names, or maybe some guys that... what's that? Oh, no, not him. Anyway, he's not in there. Oh, and look at this. Well, in case this is his last time using him, why not Angle's music? The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, representing Jason Angle. This is Convicted. Well, Convicted already a former multi-time Hellocity champion, but as we just saw by Death Row, he also fell victim to him. However, Deathlock wanted a challenge. He wanted to face somebody who was young, who was fresh, who was determined. Sort of a Deathlock open challenge, if you will. Convicted ended up making the decision to accept. Convicted has a lot of pay-per-view experience in EIF already in his young career. Apparently a ton of pyro for this Jason Jordan finale. Wow. All right, yeah, I guess so. Okay. Greedy, that's something I'd have to respond to at a later point. No, definitely not. Because I'm more considering to do that for other reasons. Anyway. All right, well, we saw Convicted using a special Jason Angle entrance. Perhaps we get the same. Deathlock has been known for this superstar for 2 years. He says goodbye tonight. But hoping for one last hurrah. To our epileptic viewers. Introducing his opponent from West Virginia, representing Shinsuke Nakamura. This is Deathlock! And one of the cool things about this Superstardom pay-per-view, this one time of the year that we do all Superstardom, is that you see some of the guys in EIF that have went on, that have drifted away from Superstardom and are more ED guys, but they still hold ties to some of their characters. And since Shinsuke was introduced in WWE 2K17, Deathlock represented him. Gumber Magnum will take over the reins of Shinsuke and bring much disgrace to him. But for now, Deathlock gets to pay homage to a character he has loved and been well representing of, and of course Deathlock, one of our more beloved superstars here in the EIF. He's a resident good guy, and he wants to put on a good match here tonight. After this, we will conclude the Superstar Draft with the final 8 Superstars taken. Still a lot of great names available, and many of those will end up falling to free agency. If you'd like to purchase a free agent pick, I'm willing to make a deal. Tonight only. Actually, you know what? No, because it's late. Folks, listen to me now. Tonight and tomorrow, all day tonight, or all night tonight, all day tomorrow, you can contact me. I will sell free agent picks for just $5. That's the all night tonight and tomorrow. $5, you can get a free agent pick. And if you'd like to switch your character, contact me. Probably, yeah, probably. Probably not long because my girlfriend been sitting here through all this, but especially given how long the main event might end up being. Horrible person, Caleb. All right. Lance? Lance? Lance in The Walking Dead? Glenn, okay. Well, apparently we have a viewer that is saying Shinsuke Nakamura, the quote is, whoever is Shinsuke Nakamura will suffer the same death as Glenn did in The Walking Dead. I don't get that reference, but maybe you do. Anyway, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. He got beat to death with a wire or something with a baseball bat. Well, that is true. Well, I wouldn't call them props, but anyway, Kayla said he's going to grab a prop from under the ring. Anyway, Convicted will look at Deathlock, and oh, nice, beautiful mid-move from Deathlock. Big knee to the face of Convicted, and Deathlock trying to instill some teaching lessons into the youth, and he will begin by striking it furiously and then putting up the brakes. And now Deathlock, here we go, vintage Nakamura, you know the move. Knee over the back of Convicted as they fall to the outside. And here's Deathlock trying to have some fun. A drop kick connects. Convicted accepts the challenge. And granted, this is a great opportunity for Convicted, a guy who probably should be going to the main roster now. You know what? He's going to have to learn more. And some would say maybe the promotion's a mixed bag. Maybe he should get it. Maybe he shouldn't. But you know, there's a lot of different guys trying to boom out for that U.S. title. By the way, a lot of other guys that aren't on the card tonight. Mr. Money in the Bank, Master B, our longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, Assassins, our video production guy, James Arkoffel, who's working with us throughout the night. So we have a lot of big names that are left off the card. Forearm to the face from Convicted, who needs to battle back in this match. He gets into the ring and drops Deathlock. Last time, D-Lock got a mid-move off that. And we mentioned Deathlock, a little bit of superstardom, but a lot of ED. We want to remind you guys, 3 weeks from tonight, on Sunday, June 10th, Superstardom tonight has their single brand pay-per-view. ED will get theirs again. You can talk over it. Maybe you forget when the fucking pay-per-view is. I don't care, right? Anyway, Sunday, June 10th, it's the 8th annual Hardcore Sacrifice presented exclusively by Extreme Distortion. So all ED coming your way Sunday, June 10th. And guys, the arena is going to be ECW One Night Stand. And I will say this, there are talks, there are whispers. That arena may be fitting for that event because there may be a couple of guys who are looking at having a one night with EIF. So we'll see. More details will be revealed on that at a later time. The Velocity Intercontinental and EIF World Championship are all set to be defended there. Again, that's 3 weeks from tonight, Sunday, June 10th. That is expected to be a 7 to 10 start time, much like tonight's was, but something happened. Anyway, Deathlock all of a sudden is out of reversals, and now Stamina, that's a finisher, angle slam. No way. No way. That is a half yellow bar and the upset of the year if he gets it. Convicted with the shoulders down. Over half a yellow bar too. And Deathlock kicks out at 2. Wow. That would have been the biggest win of Convicted's career, I think. Well, Deathlock won a challenge from one of the young upstarts in EIF. Spearing into the ground. Stop, well, technically the second round picks. Anyway, stomping a mud hole into Deathlock. Yeah, that was match of the night so far. Belly to Deathlock. Deathlock brought to his feet by Convicted. D-Lock will avoid that. Deathlock has been in so many EIF pay-per-views. That's why I was happy we were able to get him on the card tonight. I know this, to some people, doesn't feel like the biggest match. But up next, we have our pre-main event. EBAM's an NBC master. Those juggernauts, Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe, will compete. And we've kind of ended up falling into a format tonight where we get a title match, then 2 non-title matches, then a title match, then 2 non-titles, and then we'll end with a title. So, cool little format. Yes. After this match, we will finish up the draft, and then we will get to our doubleheader main event. The draft should be on the Twitter. Deathlock. Is that another mid-move? There it is, okay. Exploder connects Deathlock. Oh, he's celebrating too much. Deathlock has to hurry. Deathlock picks him up. No, Deathlock is gonna wait. Deathlock is waiting. Will he go Kinshasa? No, he does not. And Deathlock stomping on the abdomen of Convicted. Another stomp is in there. Convicted able to get up, and he gets the knee to the back. So Convicted not able to escape the clutches of Deathlock in the strong style that is Shinsuke Nakamura. Knee to the spine connects as well. And Deathlock, let's see if he can continue the offense here. Can't believe Deathlock got close to getting yellow barred, though. I mean, isn't that crazy? And he knows that. He doesn't want to let anything close to that come again. But another signature connects for Convicted. Convicted brought right back and pulled into a knee. Like with a couple of stomps. Rolls him over, and Deathlock can work on the legs now, Convicted. Picks the former Hellocity champion up. Deathlock has even made some claims about trying to go to Hellocity, and he's going to get clipped with another angle slam. Deathlock will have to be resilient here. It's 2-0 in the finisher count. Upset of Convicted's career, and Deathlock powers out at 2. Deathlock, Irish Whips Convicted, now brings him back with another knee. But no reversals in hand. Finisher in hand for Deathlock again. He's got to be quick, and I don't think he's going to get it. And Deathlock's just going to succumb and assume that he won't. He'll go for 2 knees. Tyron Hunt left the party. And you know what? I mentioned a couple of guys that didn't get matches. Tyron is one of them, too. Will not compete with Randy Orton, which now belongs to Untamed Legend. What the hell was that? Deathlock from the middle rope. Hey, since we have a spot in the party, can someone invite E-Bams? Deathlock with a missile drop kick from the middle rope. Well, we had a chock full party, still a dozen viewers on Mixer alone, some extras on Twitch. Don't forget, guys, you're watching on Mixer, you're going to get the most live, up-to-date content, but if you watch on Twitch, you'll get the match graphics such as finisher count, ring escape counts above the HUD bars. You'll also get entrance audio that you're not going to hear. It'll sound awkward on the Mixer. So again, those are Twitch exclusives, and we encourage you to follow us on both Twitch and Mixer. It's twitch.tv/EIF Network, and if you're watching on there, you can watch the most live stream you can find for us on mixer.com/EIF_network. As always, don't forget to stay all the way through the rest of the show because we will have the official signature outro, which our show's scheduled to end at 11. That is not going to happen, guys. Just reality here. And a drop kick 2 for 1. The referee is caught, so is Deathlock. Convicted bringing Deathlock back to his feet. Hey, by the way, guys, if you're curious, if anybody is, fastest match of the night. This is our 5th match. This is not the fastest, even if it were to end right now. Our fastest match of the night was that 4-man battle royale. So of all 7 of our contests scheduled, and I can't say this definitely because we have another one-on-one and a triple threat to come, but our match that had the most people booked in it lasted the shortest. Death Row won that 4-man battle royale in 9 minutes. Or excuse me, 10 minutes. My bad. Anyway. Yeah, at this point, I think the search is on for new Hellocity talent. And listen, those guys that are in there, they belong there. They're dedicated guys. There's nothing wrong about that. We need more bandwidth in Hellocity to find, who's the next guy that wants to fight Death Row. Line comes in on Deathlock. Deathlock now out of reversals again. Deathlock, when is he going to go for the Kinshasa? It's getting borderline frustrating right now that he just has not had the right time. James Arkoffel representing Big Boss Man, if you can see him, one of the few legends that has not been plucked in what has been kind of a weird draft. Bumper car made contact. Here comes Convicted for the leg pull, and he isn't quick enough. From what we understand, though, we are going to have a lot of those legends end up getting dropped to free agency, which, you know what, and there's that Spear signature. He's not spamming a signature, is he? Deathlock is out of reversals again. Come on, Deathlock. At this point, I don't know what it is. And Deathlock, you know what? Hey, I'll say this too. He's talked about Velocity half jokingly, almost half serious though. You know, Deathlock is kind of a shell of his former self, and you hate to say that, but look at what happened. 2015, he peaked. He still had some success in some of these other brands, but, you know, he wasn't able to win a Battle Royale to contend for the U.S. tonight. He lost a big step in a U.S. one-on-one. He's been eliminated 3 straight years in the opening round of the BFG after being a finalist in 2015. Things have just not went well. Deathlock could use a win, and tonight would be the perfect night. Convicted, though, looking to steal one. There it is again! Deathlock, no way! Convicted, 3-0, angle slam, and Deathlock kicked out at nothing. Deathlock used resiliency. Deathlock is bleeding out right now, so to speak. Convicted will just not forfeit that last reversal, and Deathlock's going to make him pay for it. Kinshasa connects. 3-1. Deathlock for the come-from-behind win. Hooks the leg. Is there rope break? No, there's not. 1, 2. Deathlock. No! Convicted. Deathlock is just trying to avenge himself. Don't forget, guys, Convicted is still technically a Hellocity representative, so the second match tonight featuring Hellocity in a cross-promotional match. Deathlock driving that knee into the stomach as hard as he possibly can. I was debating on if I wanted to do 6 or 7 matches tonight, and I said, you know what, I'll do 7. Not knowing, because sometimes you have guys, we had Superstars Reborn before where everybody was getting pinned off the first finisher, and tonight, everybody's been pretty resilient. That's what I was thinking of. Literally, every match was like less than 10 minutes, and then the main event between you, James, and DZ was awesome. And I was thinking that going into tonight, I thought, you know what, I can get away with booking 7. You just really never know what you're going to get on a pay-per-view. Convicted stutter steps into a drop kick. It's a little dirty, but NBC Master is up next, and we just were reminiscing on times for NBC back-to-back years he main evented Superstars Reborn. That is not the case tonight. It will be a pre-main event, and it is an exciting match though. NBC and EBAM's up there with Greedy and Trapod as one of those many marquee matches, and of course Deathlock on the undercard as well tonight. What the hell? Deathlock got caught! Deathlock got mid-moved! It's 4-1. There's the neck breaker. Oh, Convicted is down. Convicted is going to crawl over, gets his arm over. There is no weight on Deathlock. He's got to kick out on instinct alone, and he cannot. Convicted gets the win of his career, pinning Hall of Famer Deathlock. Yeah, you know what? We'll confirm it with a win like that. Convicted is out of Hellocity and on to the main roster. So Convicted can now, maybe with that win, begin his pursuit towards the United States Championship. Who knows? And you know what? Oh, whoops. Here's what we need to know, though. Is Convicted going to pursue that with Jason Jordan or somebody else? Like Andre the Giant or Arn Anderson? Well, that is a tough pill for Deathlock to swallow. Deathlock's time at Shinsuke ends bittersweet, but he will back with Cactus Jack. Deathlock needs a Cactus Jack. All right, guys, well, coming up next, we're going to go into our doubleheader main event, but first, it's time to conclude the Superstardom draft. Folks, if your name was not called during this draft, please be sure to contact myself or Midnight Mayfire. Let us know that you did not get a character. Tripod is also an acceptable contact. And let us know you did not get a character. Guys, if you didn't get a character and you're in EIF, either we somehow miraculously missed you or you have not been showing up enough, and we can't express enough, especially those Hellocity guys, how much we need you guys here and we need you guys to be active. It would really help us, so we're looking forward to that. Anyway, let's go ahead, go to our bottom 8. So, Convicted, who just won with Jason Jordan at the 34th overall pick in round 4, has left the party. Okay, he doesn't give a fuck about his pick. All right, cool. Anyway, well, I hope you got somebody bad now. There he is. Convicted's back. All right. Convicted, you left the party. I think you wanted to at least hear who you'd be. All right, well, will you still be Jason Jordan? The answer is no, but you will be Eric Young. Eric Young of Sanity, representing I Convicted. All right, up next, it's one of our other brand new Hellocity names, Devil Child. Devil Child will be Big Van Vader. Oh my God. I met this guy in real life. He's an asshole. Anyway. All right, coming up next, it is at 36, Dusky Phase Apex, who was Luke Harper and is now. Who the fuck is Robert Gibson? Okay, cool. All right, I don't know who Robert Gibson is. We'll have to give him another one. We already gave Primo out. Primo's taken. Kevin Von Erich's taken. Hey, fuck Hayes. Fuck Guerrero. Akira Tozawa. All right. Dusky Phase Apex will be Akira Tozawa. Akira. All right. Coming up at 37. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Death Row has been mowing through Hellocity. Here's a guy that if he starts showing up again and goes to Hellocity, could maybe pose a threat. And that is ASP, who once held Sting, also Triple H. He's got Dolph Ziggler at one point. He has some elite pedigree, pun intended, on his past characters. Let's see if ASP can get somebody decent. Here we go. ASP is Bret Hart. No, seriously? That is a good guy. So maybe ASP will form an alliance with Hachi Roku and the Hart Foundation will come back. This is why when I used to do the name bowl, I used to never put the legends in it. Anyway, all right, guys, 4 picks remain in Rebel Empire, who returned to EIF after being absent for 4 years. He was a rival with Untamed Legend back in the day over the X Division Championship. Rebel Empire came back and didn't have a great Superstar character. It was Johnny Gargano. Now he has, not Daniel Bryan, because he's taken. Not Kurt Angle, because he's taken. Does Alexander Wolf have 3 reversals or 2? All right, then he'll be Alexander Wolf. Oh, he has 2? All right. John Cena's taken. Jericho's taken. Mankind's taken. No Way Jose. There we go. He'll be No Way Jose. Well, fuck it. We already gave him No Way Jose. Who cares? All right. Rebel Empire. Now let's go to Roman Empire. And here's another person who once held Eric Young. Roman Empire has the capability, if he could just show up and connect, he could be a U.S. champion in this league. Not with Nick Miller, not with Eric Young, but with AJ Styles is taken. But with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. How about a guy who has some championship pedigree? Damn. Well, if he doesn't show up again, we could use taking the loads off. All right, guys, it's time to give our new superstar tonight who joined and followed us on both Mixer and Twitch. He's also now a member of EIF, Chipping Cobra, the 40th overall selection. Chipping Cobra, this will be the first character he ever gets in EIF. Let's give a warm welcome to Chipping Cobra, who will represent... No. Sorry, buddy. You don't know, you weren't born when that guy was around. Next. We'll take that. Oh my God, why? R-Truth for Chipping Cobra. And maybe the truth will set you free, because when you find out that the truth is your R-Truth, you're probably quitting EIF. Anyway, the last pick of the night belongs to Eclipse. And Eclipse, if you're out there somewhere getting ready to watch, oh, Chipping Cobra sent me a message. Let's see. And he says, really? Hopefully that's not the end of his EIF career. Either way, we'll keep you guys posted on if R-Truth is a free agent or not. Sorry, Cobra, we're giving you truth, buddy. We're giving you truth. Anyway, plus, if it makes you feel better, Cobra, most of our new guys do end up starting out with like not so good characters. Anyway, okay, guys, Eclipse, if you are somewhere out there, you're an asshole for not showing up. But we hope you have somebody really bad. And if you have somebody really good, I'm going to do this. I'm going to end up doing another pick because you deserve it. So, Eclipse, you will be Victor! You deserve it. You deserve it. All right. So, Eclipse with a, what is that overall? A whopping 76. God damn. You're packing heat. All right, guys, so Eclipse will be Victor. Congratulations, buddy. Enjoy the Helocity run this time around. Anyway, although Deadly says Victor has 6-man moves. So, guys, that concludes the second half of the EIF WWE 2K18 draft. That might be one of the worst drafts, at least the most polarizing with all the differences in there. But you know what, guys? Again, all tonight, the rest of tonight and all of tomorrow, guys, listen to me closely. If you do not like the character you were given, now is the time to capitalize. There are so many great free agents, Triple H, Sting, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and so many other modern day guys that are also pretty good guys. The Hardy Boys from DLC are also available. Bray Wyatt available. The match, by the way, guys, the match is up. Roman Reigns, this guy right here, the match is up. Go ahead and join. This is NBC, EBAMS, and James Arkoffel. So NBC and EBAMS are pre-main event. But guys, Dean Ambrose also available. And going back to what we were saying here as we allow NBC, EBAMS, and James to join this match, no, he's not. We have so many great characters available right now. And if you act now, half the price. Instead of paying $10, you only pay $5. Contact me to take advantage of that. $5, you get to pick the character you represent the rest of the way, because guys, if you don't like this character, here's the bad news. This is the guy you got until we go to 2K19. EBAMS, the match is up. All right, guys, well, it is time for our pre-main event, and these two have been in the ring with each other before, but Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar is a very exciting match. It was a good one when they had it in real life at Balls of Fire, Great Balls of Fire, and also NBC and EBAMS. That is exciting. I can't wait to see it. And you know what? Sparks are going to fly here. NBC still very well respected among superstardom, and he could certainly use a win like this because that would catapult him perhaps back into getting another shot at the Superstardom Championship. NBC Master, also a big congrats to him after eliminating Assassins in 2 games in the second round of the BFG last week to advance into the semifinal round. And the BFG from 16 names down to 4. NBC and Deadly Gamer, who will be in our main event tonight, they will be facing off against one another later on this week at some point in the first of 2 best-of-5s. The winners of the semifinals will meet each other at Hardcore Sacrifice, the best-of-7 finale to the BFG. We have talked about the marquee undercard matches built on this pay-per-view. Radiant Tripod was up there as a 1A, but this one could match, if not top that, in terms of the hype. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from New Jersey, representing Samoa Joe, this is EBAMS. EBAMS looks to once again get his World Championship back. And he and NBC in some ways have been the standards on their respective brands, but EBAMS is jumping ship over to SS for now with Samoa Joe in the time being, but he will represent Cesaro. And boy, is EBAMS happy, I'm sure, because he, much like Deathlock, they were the last 2 people earlier this past week to make a decision to buy a draft pick. Boy, after seeing that draft, am I happy that I buy one. You just don't know who you could have ended up with. I need to say that, you get it. The last 2 years, we would say that the champ is here. That is not the case, but the beast still stands. And his opponent, from Burlington, Vermont, representing Listener, this is NBC Master. NBC Master once held the Superstardom Championship 5 months and 8 days. We talked earlier tonight about the 3 greatest superstars in this brand's history. Guys like Techno Legend, guys like Hybrid Maniac, guys like Brutality, and you know what? NBC is the 4th face of that Mount Rushmore. Without question, because his reign stood tall over all of them. And a lot of people view NBC's reign as the true longest reign in the IF, because Hybrid sort of cheated his way around it with the no contest. Brutality had an easy route with the IF World Championship a few years back. NBC had the most true, the most pure reign to probably pass the 5-month mark in this league's history. Oh, the Godfather. Okay, DZ is here. I wonder if DZ would be a good Godfather in the IF. It's interesting, I think. All right, guys, it is our pre-main event here. Oh, Trey. Dude, does his entrance come with the hose? I hope so. We'll figure that out. But anyway, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. In MMA style, Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar, NBC and EBAMS. This match was a finals of last year's BFG. It will not repeat. EBAMS eliminated in the quarterfinals this year, while NBC is 1 round away from moving on to back-to-back finals. And his ground and pound offense established early against the former 5-time, looking to be 6-time world champion EBAMS. EBAMS misses that strike. NBC just clubs over the spine, and right now EBAMS just trying to get a move in. NBC has been here since the beginning of the show, and NBC, you have been in pressure situations before. I don't know if I can ask you a question during the match, but are you still nervous for this, even though it doesn't have the same like weight and all that? Oh, okay. All right, cool. He's like, man, I pissed myself. Big clothesline connects for NBC. Yeah, EBAM says currently no moves have been hit. NBC trying to break Death Row's record for fastest match. We could certainly use it with the budget of time. We're 2 minutes away from overtime with our main event still to come. NBC to the middle rope, and guys, I know we haven't had any weapons tonight. We've seen a set of steps and a baseball bat come out. Otherwise than that, we've seen a steel turnbuckle. We have seen the exposed turnbuckle, but up next we have an Extreme Rules match to cap things off tonight, so maybe the ring gets more decorated in that circumstance. All depends on what our three guys elect to do. NBC is all over EBAMS right now. He swept EBAMS in the 2017 Battle for Glory Finals. Big clothesline, and EBAMS still not getting a move. This could be... EBAMS is talking right now. He is not happy. We thought this would be a much bigger match. This is a statement win for NBC if he can get it. He knows how important this is to get right back into superstardom consideration. NBC, clothesline connects. And EBAMS will use his first ring escape and take a breather. NBC has not been touched. He has been reversed, and that is why there is any damage showing on him right now. Blah Blah has been active in our Mixer chat tonight, but not in our party, although he will be up next in our main event, set to defend his championship. Deadly Gamer also on Mixer, but not in the party. And Jumper Magnum has been here throughout the night, hopefully training and getting ready for what could be his last opportunity at the Superstardom title. Though he has been rolling lately, he is certainly the hot hand going into that main event. NBC, though, in the time being, trying to establish some kind of history. Brutality has had some terrific one-on-ones at this pay-per-view. Techno Legend fought at the first ever Superstars Reborn. NBC Master looking to add to his legacy at this pay-per-view, which he is 2-0. Another reversal, not a move of impact. Let's see, EBAMS is going to go for the stomp here, and he gets it. EBAMS with 3 stomps. So EBAMS does not get the no touch, but the green bar could still be in play. Remember, this match doesn't follow the same principle of Tripod Greedy earlier. Submission is allowed, and what's surprising on a show, you know, an all Superstardom pay-per-view, when you really think about it, we have yet to see a submission victory. Baseball bat comes out. EBAMS might take the DQ loss here. 2. Still a win for NBC, and it is still a green bar, yes. Referee continues the count. Oh, and whoa, the baseball bat goes well. Usually the bat is the one swinging, but man, that one went flying. And NBC just not in a playing mood tonight. And believe me, guys, this gets to NBC. He's not in the main event of this pay-per-view. Pre-main event, sure. He doesn't like that. That's not good enough for him. It's a 3-touch as it stands. NBC brings him up. Yeah, NBC is in no playing mood. He's ready to punch in, punch out, and kick someone's ass. And right now, EBAMS just happened to be the name on the card when NBC looked to see who he would have to fight. EBAMS gets tossed over the top rope and outside. NBC's not waiting. He's bringing the fight to BAMS. BAMS with an elbow, and now BAMS is going to run away. BAMS picks up the bat, and he gets slugged down. I don't know. BAMS might try to succumb to a DQ loss. NBC throws BAMS in as the spotlight went on them towards the top of the beginning of the entrance ramp. Kimura locked in. EBAMS has to evade this submission. No rope break. He's got to get out. Half a green bar is in. EBAMS trying to bid some time to get a world championship win. He wants to get back in the world title scene. That would hurt there, but he gets a clothesline, and it's a 1-0 finisher count. The first submission victory nearly occurred right there. What is EBAMS doing? Clothesline, I don't understand. Feel free to explain, Lance. And even Greedy, who's watching with us tonight, nice combo. There's that MMA style, but Greedy, who has been in this league for 7 years now, a 9-time EIF World Champion, he even said, I don't understand what's going on. And by the way, it's unfortunate because it's a no contest, but I have to think Greedy and Tripod, our match of the night. I've enjoyed this pay-per-view. Top to bottom, I really don't think it's been a bad pay-per-view. But you got to give Greedy credit. He and Tripod. Absolutely, because Tripod looked like he was going to win, and we just don't know, but they tore the house down. Whoa, a little bit of different moves. Hey, you know what? I will say this. NBC has been falling to a couple of comeback wins lately. Blah, blah did it. I wonder if EBAMS could do the same. By the way, guys, we've officially passed a few minutes into this overtime. We're past 11, and our stream has been broadcasting 1 minute shy of 180, which would equate to 3 hours. And so our broadcast, any way you slice it, we're definitely going to overtime here tonight, guys. Still one match to come. It's our triple threat main event. And James Arcopoulos saying, really, motherfucker, I got to go to school tomorrow. We pay you the big bucks here, James. And this time, instead of submission, NBC goes for pinfall. F5 connects. 2-0 the finisher count. Not a green bar, but it'll settle for yellow. And he does not get it. EBAMS remains in. And EBAMS, oh, the feisty. Don't forget James Arcopoulos, our video production expert. Make sure you follow him on YouTube, James RKOFL. That's James Arcopoulos, James RKOFL, all caps, on YouTube. Just dropped a new video today. James is actually starting to get some viewers. Good for him. And James Arcopoulos, you know what? Here's the thing, guys, and you've heard this story before. A fucking idiot kid trying to get money off YouTube, but I'll tell you this much: it's happened in some cases. It will not in James, but he is trying. Count of 3. Hey, you know what? James is trying though, guys. I'll tell you what: if you guys out there are a bunch of fucking dorks, you will love James because he uploads like every day. So, and wow, NBC takes a countout win. I didn't know what the countout was at either. I thought it was at 8. Wow. Well, NBC beats EBAMS by count out. The question is, I almost wonder if the count out saved EBAMS from further embarrassment because he might have got back in that ring and started getting trucked again. NBC picks up a ring out victory, and guys, that's a little distasteful, I know. Fortunately, our next match will not have that as an option because up next, it is our main event, and it is Extreme Rules for the Super Stardom Championship. I'll have somebody invite Deadly because for whatever reason, there we go. Anyway, oh, by the way, guys, NBC and EBAMS maybe not exactly how we thought it was going to go down, but NBC has still proven to me, at least, he is a hell of a competitor. Why don't we go ahead and get an extra spotter in here for just the entrances, and then I'll remake the match, and we'll hope it all works. Greedy wants to be in here, so go ahead, Greedy. We'll make it as a 6-man, guys, but again, this is only a triple threat, just doing this for entrance purposes. And you can see when I loaded into this game, if you're watching on Mixer or Twitch, SummerSlam 88 was the arena that popped up. That will be the arena for the next United States title match. At this rate. Kevin Von Erich and Mr. Perfect. Oh my fucking god. Alright guys, the match is up. Here's what I would do. Deadly and James. James, you stay there. Greedy, when you come in, pick the spot to my right. This way you, James, and I believe all our entrances would be first. Blah, blah, will pick the far right. And remember, guys, for all three of these superstars, this will be the final time that they represent the characters they are. Blah Blah is Finn Balor, Deadly is Braun Strowman, and Jumper Magnum is Edge. After tonight, Jumper will become Shinsuke Nakamura, Deadly will be Kurt Angle, and Blah Blah will be Neville. Jumper, go to the right side there. Yep. All right. Well, I guess guys are using some custom attires for their entrances. And Jumper's just like, yeah. It definitely would not be Wednesday or Friday. I know that. I'll be out. Yeah. Go ahead. You were talking, fucking piece of shit. I don't think it's tonight. It's definitely not tonight. Jumper, go ahead and ready up. Wrong. Yeah, I wouldn't even mind. Oh, fuck. It would just depend. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday night. Maybe late Tuesday night. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. He said hi. Wait, so Savage got in the group chat. He's in the party right now, but he couldn't stay on. He had to leave for 20 minutes to miss the Hellosity title match. You're a piece of shit. Yeah, I wouldn't want him beating Death Row because, yeah, he'll fucking win the title and not care. But I guarantee you he doesn't miss his league's matches. Tripod beat Death Row, technically, so I don't know. All right. I'm trying. All right, guys. One match left. The following contest is our main event of the evening. It is an elimination triple threat extreme rules match for the EIF Superstardom Championship. Introducing the challengers first in the ring from Australia, representing the Rated R Superstar Edge. This is Jumper Magnum. Jumper Magnum beat Deadly Gamer, the fellow challenger, by ring out to pick the stipulation in this match. Jumper is running out of chances to win the title back, and you'd have to think when you pick the stipulation, we said this about Tripod as well in previous efforts, that if you can't win the matches you're making, there's a problem. And now, introducing the second challenger, representing Braun Strowman, Deadly Gamer. And for Deadly, much like Jumper, this has got to be the end of the line. Deadly is now in his third consecutive pay-per-view main event for the Superstardom Championship. He has got to get it done. Deadly will also be in his last match with Braun Strowman, another character who, through 41 names picked, still remains as a free agent. Deadly is saying goodbye to a character that's a bit bittersweet for him to say goodbye to, because when he picked up Braun Strowman, that was when Deadly's career changed and he became a Superstardom guy. I don't hear his music. Well, isn't this going to be really... Silence, 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 silence. Well, guys, now you can watch this entrance on Mixer or Twitch because there's no audio. Anyway, introducing their opponent, representing the Demon King, It may be a silly gamer tag, but blah blah is no jokes when it comes to the ring. He has wins over NBC Master, back-to-back one-on-ones. NBC, a multi-time Superstardom champion, a six-time Superstardom champion, couldn't make it 7. Blah blah was the first person to beat him in his rematch clause. This kid is the real deal, but blah blah's problem is he was a ghost in this storyline moving into our main event. Jumper Deadly did all the hard work, and blah blah just came in to cash a check. Now the question is, can Deadly and Jumper at times be cohesive enough to dethrone the champion? But here's the thing, whether we see blah blah a lot or not, one cannot deny the skill of this youngster now, who is a main eventer and needs to make a change soon, but it's got to be one more than what he is. But until somebody can take the championship off blah blah, I think he is going to fence. All right, guys, so, well, the good news is that connected with 6 people, so hopefully with 4, it's a little better. So to confirm with everybody, we're remaking the match because we had entrances, and we won't need all those people.
On a bun. A squished fish patty on a bun.
What the fuck is that?
A squished fish patty on a bun. A squished fish patty on a bun.
All right, guys, so I'm going to remake it with the actual stipulation, and we'll get into the description and explanation for this stip in just a moment, so I just beg for a little bit of patience here as we get the match set up. This scheduled to be our final contest of tonight, match 7. All right. All right, the match is up. So we'll ask our guys to make sure they join. They can pick any order now they wish. Doesn't matter here. I wouldn't be surprised if you were, given how the draft went. Also, by the way, folks, we hope to have the draft update for you both on Twitter as well as Discord if you're an EIF superstar, and our website, leaguelineup.com/EIFlives. Don't forget, if you don't know any of those links, we will be sure to give you those following the end of our show with our signature outro. Yeah. Also, by the way, guys, let's quickly give an update as we get into this match. This is a triple threat elimination extreme rules match. And so for the first time tonight, disqualification is off. Anything goes here, chairs, tables, ladders, you name it. They are legal in this match. The only thing is, it will be an elimination. Pinfall and submission are options. However, neither of these three men have submissions, and so we will get through tonight, assuming this is it, we will get through tonight with no submission victories on an all superstardom card. That kind of surprises me, and I'd have to look back and wonder if that's ever happened before. The other thing is, guys, Jumper did not specify this in his stipulation pick, and so because you got to be shitting me, right? Anyway, now that doesn't make sense. Oh, did you use a custom attire again? Yeah. Blah, blah. Go ahead and just back out without using a custom. I know it sucks, man. You did the entrance with it and all, but, like, they don't work. So, it is very weird. It started with a 6-man battle royale and entrances on, but, like, we can't take the chance. So, we're already 20 minutes into overtime. This is a 4-hour pay-per-view again. So, man, dude, I'll tell you what, I feel for our... I don't know if it hurts our viewers because we're doing this or not, because we have struggled keeping pay-per-views on time, and our X events. It's been rough the last few. All right, guys, the match is up again. So please go ahead and join. Well, here's the thing. It was... Okay, so I just want to explain this real quick. Like, and I know this does suck, especially for some of our guys. Like, hey, I've been there before with having school the next morning. So I am very sorry to you guys. By the way, the match is up again, so you guys can please go ahead and join. The thing just so you guys all know, though, like, just to clarify this. Okay, this is one of those situations where I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I knew going into today, I have an internship with the baseball team. It's a 20-minute drive from here. We had a 1 o'clock game today. So I was like, okay, no worries. I'll have no problems doing that. Deadly, make sure you join. But I was thinking, like, okay, I'll have no problem. And I would not have. But they play, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the Friday game got rained out, so they scheduled a doubleheader today. And I was like, motherfucker. And then the first game went by really quick. Second game took forever. The team was up 6-0, and they ended up winning 7-6. So it was just back and forth, back and forth. It was a pain in the fucking ass. And by the time I got back here, like, when I got on Xbox Live, that was about 5 minutes after I got in the door here. So that's why I knew this kind of going in, and I was thinking about it a little bit. And I ended up deciding, I was like, look, I don't think I'm going to get home by 7. So that's why I told midnight, do 8 to 11. So guys, that was the whole reason. It's just really hard timing for me. The next pay-per-view, though, June 10th, assuming I have nothing, like, unbelievably out of nowhere that's going to happen, I should be there and be able to do a 7 to 10 pay-per-view, which I'm more towards doing that up until we get into July, because at that point I know everybody is out of school usually and I don't have to worry as much. But well, there are people that are going in mid to late June, so well, that, I mean, if you're going to summer classes, I can't help you. Okay, well, this is great. You know, you have a decent pay-per-view, and then I can't broadcast the main event. Oh, wait. Deadly lagged out. Nice. Cool. All right. It's something with me. No, I'm not doing that, dude. No offense. Like, no, all due respect, like, yeah, this is kind of bizarre. Yeah, because in my match, it's got everybody, but obviously not. Oh, this is what you absolutely fucking hate to see. Okay, I mean, Jumper, the only, you know, this sounds kind of weird. The only thing I could think of is, you know, do you want to try that? Do you want to look at that? You know, we did a 6-man and it worked. And, you know, it sounds ugly, but I mean, do you do a triple threat battle royale or like a ladder match? Do you want to do a ladder match maybe? I mean, it's, I don't want to try again. Okay, how about this? We're going to try it again. Deadly, can you make the game? And can you make the rules? Because maybe we can do a different host, because I don't see the point in trying again with no paint tool for the second time. Like, I just don't see the point. So, sorry guys, this is the worst part of our job is trying to make a match work that apparently can't for some reason. Well, and I had no problem with any of the previous 6 matches tonight. So, it's Jumper. It's, the thing is, man, it is people connecting to you. Like, you do consistently give us the hardest time because our reach has to go further than ever, like, to do your matches. I know that you hate hearing that, but it's just true. Like, Australia and the United States are far away. Okay, guys, Deadly has made the match, so... Oh. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, so Deadly, make sure you have it set up that it's an Extreme Rules elimination. At No Mercy, yep. What if they showed, like, the back end of that picture? Just like... you see, like, the teeth and the fucking tongue, just like... All right, Jumper, the match is up. If you have not been invited, I believe you have. Tripod, are you in the party? Oh, shit. No, it's not. Which really will be like 6. Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? Hey, while we're waiting and kind of figuring this out, we have breaking news. We have our first free agent signing. Wicked Jr. purchased a free agent pick. He is no longer Kevin Von Erich, but he is staying the legend route. He is representing a character he once had before, Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's definitely better than... Well, we don't even know what Kevin Von Erich's moveset was. I would have preferred Triple H, but Sting would have been cool. All right, guys, it didn't work. So now we're in a conundrum. This is the worst fucking thing that could have happened, and it happened. Okay, we'll try the Battle Royale. If that doesn't work, Jumper, we've got to do one-on-ones. That's how it's going to happen. So, oh my goodness. Fuck you. We'll be here till midnight. Well, luckily... Well, it sounds like my girlfriend is going to be busy enough with work, so yeah, she's okay with this going on longer. Motherfucker. All right, I'll make it. I'll make it. I'll make it. Yep. So, guys, there's a chance we will not have weapons used tonight, and it's very disappointing that we get to this point. All I can ask is our viewers stay with us. I know this is very frustrating. It's past the Showtime schedule end. It's hard, though. You got to remember, we're not WWE. They're booking and scripting, and we're not a simulation league where they're kind of pushing all those buttons ahead of time. You know, when you think about it, and honestly, I think this is actually pretty commendable. When you think about how often we're able to get shows, like we do get shows to end on 2 hours or pay-per-views to end on 3 hours, that's actually pretty commendable when you think, like, we're not scripting any of that shit. You know, like... We're gauging and guesstimating, sort of, so. All right, guys, well, if this ends up working, it's going to be a Battle Royale elimination, and the guys are all going to be kept in the ring. So, the match is up. Yep, if it doesn't, we'll have fucking 2 one-on-ones, and it'll be miserable. It'll be miserable. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I already have a plan here. Just we'll wait and see what happens. Blah blah picks his character, Jumper with his. James and Greedy, are you there? Yep, you're there. Great. Blah blah. Could you reselect your character? I can't see his overall. There we go. All right, Deadly will be joining momentarily. Folks, again, stay tuned with us. I know it sounds long, but I promise you we'll have our outro in and out within 2 minutes. So if you can just stay for those 2 minutes, if this is your first time watching EIF, Extreme International Fighting, then please just hang in there with us. We would love to get you guys on board with all the stuff we do. All right, so let's go ahead and ready up. It kind of makes no sense that you would have this match work, but the other one not, although I have kind of seen more weird things. Hey, Rebel Empire is in the party, and Rebel Empire is fresh off getting No Way Jose. It's funny, we're seeing a lot of guys check in, and hey, I heard there's a draft today. I was really hoping I'd get a new character to start fresh and get a better start. Then you find out you're No Way Jose, and it's like, I quit EIF. Fuck. Eclipse is Victor, man. He deserves it. He fucking deserves every bit of that character. Should have gave him Connor. It was like a 69 overall. Should have gave him Sawyer Fulton. Sawyer Fulton. Yeah. Let's see here. I know, dude. We're losing viewers off this. Jumper just had to fucking want to be in the main event again. We were good without this, man. It doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter, man. They all lagged out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Jumper, we're going to do the one-on-ones. Here's how we're going to do it. You are going to have to... Listen, the champion... I'm trying to think how we would traditionally do this. I mean... You know what? Actually, You want to go? You know what? Normally I wouldn't do that, but Blah Blah has kind of been a piece of shit by not showing up to a bunch of our shows, so that's fine. So we'll have Blah Blah and Deadly fight, and the winner will face Jumper as the final portion of our world title match. Yep, and if Jumper can't connect, then Blah Blah and Deadly the winner of that will be the champion. And it'll be kind of weird and awkward way to end it, but whatever. Hello, Broodier Canoe. we don't think that that's going to happen, Jumper. I mean, it kind of... I even... Well, I know that, Jumper, but I that wasn't the stipulation. That wasn't the stip you picked. Okay. All right, guys, the match is up. The match is up. This is for James, Deadly, and blah, blah. And just to clarify here, guys, this is going to be kind of how it works. If Deadly beats blah, blah, Deadly will go on to face Jumper. And we've seen those two duke it out now 3 times in a row. I think 3 weeks in a row, something like that. Here's the thing, though. If Deadly beats blah, blah, technically he's not the new Superstardom champion unless he can't connect to Jumper, in which case then he is. It's kind of a weird sort of situation we're in right now, but we're just going to have to go with it. Yeah, this is... We are going to be here for a long time, folks, and I'm sorry to say that. Are you guys joining? Hold on, Grady. Hold on. All right, just... Okay, all right, you guys can't connect. We're getting really strange. I'm hoping the servers aren't crashing on us. Okay, let's have, it's because I ended it. Triple threat with just me watching, sure. Let's have blah blah join first. All right, the match is up. So let's go ahead and get, it's just a triple threat. Let's go ahead and get blah blah first in here, blah blah first. By the way, I don't know if there was any discussion, but I do agree with NBC with what he was saying. 2K17 was better than this game. Without, oh, never mind. Well, fuck NBA. I don't give a shit about any of those games. Deadly join. All right, they've connected. Okay, so we're getting to some positives here. Unfortunate, too, because, folks, we really had, I mean, we had the no contest between Greedy and Tripod, but to be fair, that match went north of 20 minutes. I mean, that match was going on for a while, and this is the only match we've had connection issues really with. We had the no contest 30 minutes in, you know, and the weird thing is, and Jumper pointed this out, it's just the weirdness that is WWE games, and you think after 11 years you would just not be surprised, but you can't help but sit there in awe. A 6-man with long Finn Balor entrances. Edge's entrance is a decent length. You know, I mean, all that. And it connects with alternate attires and Now it doesn't. I don't understand. Either way, we're getting into this part of the match, so Jumper Magnum will have to survive one. Blah Blah Deadly, they know each other well in one-on-ones. Let's see who wins this one. Ding, ding, ding. So this is now becoming a modified elimination match. I don't even think I made it Extreme Rules, so guys, I would not use weapons. Whole show without a goddamn weapon being used. I mean, that is just weird. That is true. DQ is off. I forgot. Oh, wait. No. Are you sure? I think DQ is on in some of these. Well, that's up to them to do that. I'm not going to make that decision. Oh, big boot. Blah, blah gets sat down. Well, guys, the best thing you can do at this point is take the match as is. And look, this is not the first time we've had to do this when Jumper Magnum has been in the world title match. I'm sorry. I know I'm an asshole for saying that, but it is true. You can say, it happens. It happens a lot. And it doesn't usually happen when he's not involved, but you know what? At the same time, Jumper has beaten this man, Deadly Gamer, several times of recently. He was Edge. And you know what? People don't like this statement either. Jumper is a paying contributor to EIF. He puts a lot of money into this league, and it's a lot more money than what the average EIF superstar pays for things like your Carney Care package and stuff because of the Australian dollar to US dollar currency exchange. Well, fuck, if you were from Austria, maybe the connection would be better. Yeah, right now, Blah Blah is not looking good against Deadly Gamer, who has a 3 reversal character, but a powerful one at that. He might miss the hell out of Braun Strowman. Right now, Blah Blah's reign is in immediate jeopardy. He may not make it to the second stage of this elimination. He is out of reversals. Blah Blah does get to be known for some of these come-from-behind victories like he pulled off against NBC. He's also known to kick out of a lot of moves. Well, he can't count because it's a triple threat. Idiot. Fucking. Guys are main eventers? Holy shit. There used to be on SVR 07 online casket matches. I would love, yeah, a Greedy and Tripod in a casket match. Like, that would have been cool. They have, like, the giant Yokozuna-sized casket for Tripod. And Blah Blah comes back in. And here comes Deadly. Hammering away. And he will toss the champion onto the other side of the ring. Yeah, this is still a no-touch, guys. Oh. Yeah, Deadly is in the zone right now. Deadly, and here's the thing, Deadly and Jumper can connect. Deadly has just got to play better against Jumper Magnum because he has played poorly, and there's a couple of 3 strikes. All right. So it will be not a no-touch, but it could still be a green bar. I'll tell you what, though, guys, Blah Blah, one thing I learned when he beat MBC and then retained against him, he's now been champion for a month, a little over a month, in fact, is that Blah Blah is so disciplined. And both Deadly and Blah Blah, 3 consecutive pay-per-view main events now. Blah Blah with a forearm to the face, but Blah Blah is so disciplined, and he will wait. And much like that, here's the thing, guys. Look, we're 42 minutes past overtime. I'll tell you right now, this guy, he don't give a fuck. Blah Blah checks in, checks out when he feels like it. And this pay-per-view definitely going the distance here, but Blah Blah, he wants to keep his title. And say what you want, you know what? This guy could retain the title tonight and maybe not see him again until he has to defend another 2.5, 3 weeks. But when he's here, he is effective. He is talented and he is tough to beat. Deadly does own a singles victory over Blah Blah in 2018. You'd have to go back to the beginning of the year, a 15-minute breakaway limit match. Blah Blah lost, or excuse me, it was a steel cage pinfall. Deadly was able to, there was no escape allowed, and Blah Blah was locked in the cage with a monster. Deadly ended up holding, or winning the U.S. title, which he would go on to hold for 2+ months. Oh, Blah Blah not able to knock him down. Here they come, both off the ropes. Oh, and blah, blah gets him again, and now Deadly is forced to use his first ring escape. That. Yeah. Headbutt to the side of the head, and the damage certainly inflicted, although a finisher reversed against Deadly. He still has some green to work with, not much anymore. Blah, blah. Is just about fully damaged. His head's about to be in red. Not quite yet. Good shit. Anyway. Backhammer. Time for some Kevin Nash time, not Kevin Von Erich shit. And stomp into the ribs, blah, blah. Well, one thing that is nice about these guys is that they will gain full health back to face Jumper. And it should be interesting, actually more so if Blah Blah won, you'd see Balor and Edge, and that would certainly be a different element. I will put it as Extreme Rules for Jumper because I messed up on that. So we will have an Extreme Rules match. By the way, guys, this is still going to be scored as just one match. Just so everybody knows. And a right heavy into the body of Blah Blah. Stomp from Deadly. And now, oof. Double red. I love when Greedy just acts like his fucking connects. Greedy acts like his connect sensors are on and he can feel every fucking blow. Here comes Deadly with a big knee to the ribs. Another painful axe handle to the back. And Blah Blah viciously being assaulted. That was one thing when these two were rivals in the beginning of the year in the mid-card, and then they got their, they kind of both helped each other get to the main event in some ways. But that's one thing that has not went away. Deadly just brutalizing Blah Blah. And there's something about these two. You know, NBC can beat Deadly, and Blah Blah can beat NBC, so you would think by contrast that means Blah Blah could easily beat Deadly. That is not the case. Deadly has actually been more successful over Blah Blah than vice versa. Although Blah Blah does own a singles victory over Deadly as well. Both guys have finishers in possession. Big headbutt. Stomp on the ribs. And I have to think there's going to be more torso damage done on this. Not quite. Well, since it's a video game, yeah. Anyway. Kill 1, 2, 3 shots, whatever. Anyway, and also, Brew Your Canoe, we are on Xbox One. Kill shot, just so you know, man, we do not do universe mode. These are EIF superstars, real life superstars across the online realm of Xbox Live. We do not do universe mode. I also personally think if you play this game for universe mode, all due respect, and I hope you follow us, you are a loser. You just should not be sitting offline wondering what expansive size you can put your stupid collection of CPU players on. It's really, really fucking dumb. Anyway, back to the match at hand. This I recommend, though. These leagues are fun. This is better than any of your shitty universe modes you've ever made in the past. Should mention James RKOFL has universe mode available now on James RKOFL on YouTube. Blah blah. Oh, look at Evams, he's a watcher. Evans, you're a subscriber? Evans, I heard you're a Patreon member for games. Blah, blah, and Deadly, this one could go for a while. And I can tell you this much, guys. For Jumper, this really isn't any skin off his back. Just about 2 p.m. in Australia time. About 2 p.m. for us. It's about to hit the twilight. And this is the thing with Deadly that I've seen in the past. You know, you can brutalize a guy and you can hit a guy and you can deal as much impact as you want. You've got to hit finishers. At the end of the day, you don't hit finishers, you don't win the match. You're going to give Blah Blah a chance, and he's going to take it and run with it, perhaps. All right, these guys are spent. Deadly is out of reversals. You think he's going for a finisher here? Maybe. Blah Blah has one reversal left. Deadly's got to pick and choose. And you know what? He's going to choose to stay firm here and just allow that first reversal to be reset. And so the waiting game, and you can almost, feels like you hear some booing from the AI audience, and I think the EIF crowd might agree with this. That is a finisher reversal. Blah, blah used it. Second finisher reversal. Deadly can't reverse there. Deadly needs to reverse. He's got a reversal left. You got to reverse then. Hit your damn finisher. I don't get it. And okay. He's on acid. He's fucking tripping. Oh, well, let's see. Let's see. Nope. Not gonna fucking happen. Great. And you know what? If Deadly would have reversed earlier, he would be up in 1-0 in the finisher count, and you never know what happened there. Instead, count hold Blah Blah wins now. Anyway, neckbreaker connects. Deadly and Jumper are both in must-win situations, really, to get some momentum here, to be in the Superstar title picture still. And NBC Master is coming off a dominating performance. Yes, it was ring out count, and I think he and Ebam should have a rematch on Superstardom sometime in the near future. That is a figgy. That is a figgy. Now, the back fist deflected. Oh my God. And it's both these guys. Well, this match in general. There is lots to be desired here. These two they're using the reversals and then they're running to the outside. Yeah, I think they're taking after Isaac. Holy shit. What kind of uppercut was that? All right, and here's where I'm going to say it. Now look at Deadly, guys. Why isn't Blah Blah using the reversals? He's got 3 goddamn finishers, and these guys just love pissing off fans, the owner, and getting to go to overtime. We're 51 minutes in. Yeah, dude, you work at a fucking Walgreens with Tripod in Australia. He gets flown out there for all his shifts. All right, we get it, dude. You're a fucking jobber for Defiant Wrestling. Anyway. Three finishers in hand for Blah Blah. One for Deadly. Nobody has hit one. Deadly has attempted a couple. I certainly hope with Jumper's match we'll see a more fast-paced style here. And why even use the signature when you can keep the momentum and have basically 4 finishers? That is the definition of someone who needs to ride the short bus tomorrow morning when they get picked up. And now Blah Blah will ascend to the top. Perhaps the first finisher of the match. It connects. It's the coup de grace into the pin combo. Blah Blah looking to move on to second stage of elimination, but Deadly would kick out at 2. And blah blah for the wake up. Well, Killshot, you may not be sitting there talking like a retard, but you're sitting there silently watching computers wrestle offline, so I'd say that might be worse. Anyway, forearm connects for blah blah. Happy universe mode to you. One, two, and Deadly will stay in it, 2-0. Killshot's clearly basing his viewers off what we're doing around midnight. Killshot, correct yourself, dude. We're at 9 viewers, not 10. Fucking idiot. Blah blah with a chance to make it a 3-0 finisher count soon, and that could do it for Deadly. Deadly had the chips in his corner, and I don't know if he ever went all in with them, and so this gamble is sort of lost. It's 3-0 blah blah. The fuck up. 1, 2, and Deadly will kick out again, but how many more times can he do that? Blah blah took over, and this is exactly what I was talking about. This kid knows how to come back in matches. He's done it to NBC. He's doing it to Deadly right now. He was getting no-touched and in red while Deadly was still in green. Deadly was clear when blah blah first went into red on the health bar. It is unbelievable. This kid just does not fall behind players. He knows what to do. And remember, all that damage will reset against Jumper Magnum, a guy who's been prone to getting pinned early in counts. Blah blah will climb right back in. Deadly says, you know what, I want to bring you back for a headbutt. Dragging his guy away. Deadly could be chasing a signature with this move right here. Closing in on one, but not obtained just yet. Signature does belong to blah blah right now at 101/10%. Big clothesline connects. Somehow Deadly still didn't get one. I'd have to think, this one will go. He goes over the hump now. He takes the momentum edge. 3-0 the finisher count, though. It does belong to blah blah. Will instill a finisher count of 7 if needed. Pray to God that it doesn't. These guys are just slow fighters. Hey, like, you hope so, man. You fucking hope it's a 3-minute no touch and it's just over. I don't care who wins. Oh, she's had some schoolwork to do, so I guess because she's in the summer classes, so there's kind of a benefit there. No, I'm just trying to get ahead. No. Tribot, I didn't know you were still here. You know what, guys? I don't know what's going to happen in this match or in the next match. So forgive me for commentator's curse here, but just given the fact that we had some technical difficulties with this and it kind of sucked with that, you know what? Let's go ahead and give Match of the Night to Greedy and Tripod. Kudos to them for that. Tripod does not have a lot of Match of the Nights. I really don't think he's known to get them, but he actually lately has been okay. He probably had one at WrestleMania, right? We put the ED World Title match as the best match of the night there. It was damn good. Tribot can put some entertaining bounce together. And look at Deadly. He is just trying to get blah blah to cave in. Use this reversal. It's not working. Oh, that finisher is that's a power slam. 3-0. Wait a second, guys. Guaranteed new champion with this pin, 2. And blah blah kicks out at 2. Sometimes you hope that a guy can just, not see the pin bar and you can take advantage. Plus all the damage that's been done to blah blah. Isaac, sounds like you're liking the pay-per-view. Did you watch Greedy and Tripod at all? Big boot to the face. Hey guys, I probably won't be talking after the show tonight. Just because this is too long. I'm probably not going to talk after the show, man. I don't want to do this anymore. This is just infuriating. Fucking woke up at 9 a.m. and you guys can do whatever, man. You guys are just not going to get paid though, because you guys just don't do it like I tell you guys to. Or you get paid, you get each like $5 or something. I'm not giving people $10 for half-ass jobs. I don't have the money to be fucking giving out. Guys, in about 30 seconds, we'll hit 1 hour of overtime. We still need this match to finish and one more. That is a free move. That is a free move, blah, blah. I think we'd all have a different opinion if the show would have began 7 to 10. I think there would have been a slightly different opinion. Although, from what I was told, there were some connection issues early in the day, and they didn't really erode over until we got up to this main event. I agree with NBC there, because I think what happens, like, with everything, like, you procrastinate it, and then you hate when you have to get around to doing it. Like, there's never a convenient time. It's like here. Oh, that's another finisher. Wait a second. 3-2. First it was blah blah coming from behind. Now Deadly looks to reverse it. He will avoid rope break, and Deadly could guarantee a new world champion. The shoulders are down. The count is at 2. It is reach free, and there's a guaranteed new champion. Blah Blah is eliminated first. We go to the Extreme Rules portion of this matchup. Blah Blah said, you know what? You fuckers are going to wait a little longer because we're going to have attempting to restore the connection. Oh, you are an asshole. Jesus. Yeah, well, you know, as if, I mean, not like it hasn't taken him long enough. You know, first off, he's never here. He couldn't even stay a couple seconds. All right, well, Blah Blah was in control. Deadly has gained it back, and now Deadly and Jumper, guys, we have, if any positive here, and I don't mean to say this as a damper on Blah Blah, but it's always cool when you have a new world champion. And this would be Jumper's either third reign or Deadly Gamer's first. And 2 years ago, a man by the name of NBC Master won his first Superstardom title at this very same pay-per-view, Superstars Reborn. Deadly and Jumper will be in an Extreme Rules finale to this, what is being called a Triple Threat Extreme Rules elimination match. I will not have a second viewer in here. So yes, and yes, to clarify, this does not count as a credited reign to Deadly Gamer until he beats Jumper. What an idiot. All right, guys, the match is up. Deadly, Jumper, please join. Power Level Media. I don't know who that is, but thank you very much. And that's why I have a degree in broadcasting, although that's not what I'm trying to put it here. Thank you very much on the cool stream comment. Blah Blah does intend to use his rematch clause at some point. Mr. Fat Boy, welcome in. This is the main event, by the way, if you're just now tuning in. EIF's 8th annual Superstars Reborn. This is the second half of an Extreme Rules elimination match. And yes, you can see the banner. It is Extreme Rules. That is the stip. Finally, weapons are allowed to be used. Will they or will they not? That remains to be seen. Deadly and Jumper have had no problems connecting in the past. Perhaps tonight's a different story. My God, Jumper, you might be going to work one pissed off guy. Because this is... Yep. Yeah, Deadly lagged out for me. Yes, we'll try it again. So guys, like we said, Deadly just eliminated Blah Blah, and now there is a guaranteed new champion. Now, Deadly is not crowned that new champion, and it's an extremely lackluster way to do this. It's an extremely lackluster way to do this, but I don't know what other way you can take Deadly's title reign away. Yeah, sure, dude. I know. Another match that won't fucking work for you. Anyway, I'm sorry, dude. I get angry. I know, dude, but I know, but it sucks, man, because it's like you don't realize this because you don't want to realize it, but the reality is, like, the dynamic is always there for you, and it's not for other guys. Like, if Deadly and NBC can connect one time, they can connect 1,000 times. You can't have that with anybody, because we just don't know what's going to happen. I know, dude, like I said, I know that, and I know we don't want to accept that. I mean, our league name is Extreme International Fighting, but as the games have grown, the connections have been required to be more strong. The match is made again. Deadly and Jumper, please go ahead and get in here. Let's just hope it works. And as they've pointed out, folks, I know you hate to see what we just saw, which again was a connection not working. I promise you guys, if you go to our results, it has been 3 weeks in a row. These two have fought each other, and they have worked, and the matches have worked. And we will take a match with delay any day of the week if it means this match is going to happen. That is what we want. Just get the match to happen, because when NBC won his first title 2 years ago, it was match of the night. It was a 40 to 45 minute, it was 41 minutes actually, 41 minute classic. It was a Hell in a Cell with DZ and James, and it was terrific. It was absolutely terrific, and that's the moment you want to give Deadly. It's not going to match that because we're an hour over into overtime. People aren't happy about this right now. Oh. Well, he's going to be getting some phone calls. Look, he's going to be getting some phone calls. Jesus Christ. Hey, Tripod, I've got an idea for you. It's kind of crazy, but hold on. I would rather do this. I, honest to God, would rather do this. Okay, guys, so this isn't going to work. So here's, and Mr. Fat Boy, I'll get back to you in a second. Tripod, would you like to try this and do the play-by-play for the main event? Yeah, we'll take it, dude. I'm about to fucking take the bullet to my throat. All right. We're going to try and do it with Tripod. We're going to try and do it with Tripod. James will join with you. Let's have, just in case, let's have James and Tripod together. And guys, this stream is now Mixer. I'm going to stay here. I'll talk to you guys until we're at the end of the match. That way you guys are kept up to date. But the match is going to take place on twitch.tv/EIF Network now. Because I can't connect to these guys now. Whether it's me or it's Jumper or it's Deadly, we don't know. But let's test one more thing. Stay here, guys. And if you want to hop over to twitch.tv/EIF Network in the meantime, I recommend keeping both streams up just in case. James Arkoffel is broadcasting over on Twitch. James will actually queue up Tripod's audio, and my audio will be in here too. But Tripod will be doing the play-by-play. He has some experience with that for EIF. And Tripod will include his audio on Mixer. Yep. Go to the party, and you should be able to find a place to include your audio. So, guys, if you're not watching on here, you'll be able to hear Tripod's play-by-play of... Don't I allow that? Do I... Oh, I have to allow it? Right. Tripod. Tripod. It's 2-on-2 Extreme Rules, no mercy, entrance off. That's all you need to know. If it doesn't connect, you're the champ. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. James can make it as a triple threat. More options. All right. Party audio is on. So you guys, Tripod, you should be able to include your audio here. By the way, so while it, dude, didn't until the main event. Didn't until the main event. Anyway, it's, yep, it was a good pay-per-view with a sour ending. So anyway, Mr. Fatboy, what time we're broadcasting? It varies. Unfortunately, I am a little older than when I started this as a preteen. So the match is up. Tripod has made it. It is for James, Jumper, and Deadly. Again, that is on Twitch if it works. Stay tuned here, and I'll let you know if it does or doesn't. But again, right now, for those of you that are curious about our broadcasting schedule, our next one for me is going to be Thursday. It's going to be another fucking 4-hour day. I can't wait.
Bernie's so excited for that one.
Yeah, I really am, man. I'm almost like trying to fast forward my clocks to see if we can get there already. But anyway, though, guys, yeah, broadcast times do vary. What I recommend everybody do, and I'm just going to say it now, follow us on Twitter at EIF Network. And if you do that, we actually pin a tweet every week, either Saturday or Sunday. It's usually posted where it's our pinned tweet of our schedule for that week. It does change because unfortunately I've got a lot of things going on in life outside the realm of video games, but I do what I can to make sure we get these shows in, and certainly hope that that it goes well. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to put the mic down for a couple of minutes here. Tripod's audio should be included for you to listen to. And there's Tripod. So hopefully we can get that match going. I'll be back in about 2 minutes, maybe 3 tops. And if Tripod, if it doesn't work, James, you can make a triple threat with those two. And if it doesn't work, then that's it. So,
okay.
All right.
Well, hold on. We'll answer that question in a second, Deadly. We're going to see if this works first. If it doesn't work, then I'm out. I'm out. Network errors occurred. That is great. Well, guys, I am not going to be doing commentary tonight. Thank you all for watching. James, there you go.
Hey, stream.
I'm
this
so
is
deprived.
James R. Koffel, aka James R. KOFL, and I'm going to make it as a triple threat match. Yes, we got the network error. I'm going to remake it as a triple threat match, and I'll be your guest commentator very shortly. I know, this sucks. And shut the fuck up, Jumper. I'll beat your ass with my fucking dick if you don't shut the fuck up. Hey. Whoa.
James, you can't say that. That's on stream.
No, I'm not. Wink, wink. Or am I? Wink, wink. Okay, let me make it a triple threat. Because triple threat. No mercy. Guys, that no mercy. As you can see, Alexa Bliss is showing no mercy to Bailey with the Twisted Blood as your Mixer exclusive picture. And the match is not an Extreme Rules match. But you guys can join. Oh no. The match is up, and my real name is Ashley, EIF owner Carney. The match is up. Go to my profile and join, or let me just send you guys a party invite. Call me Carney, okay? Just call me Carney. Colin. Actually, I don't know how to freaking invite people. Oh, invite party to game. There it is.
Did tripod not work with it?
Oh, no.
All right. All right,
Making it
nice.
as a
All
triple
right,
threat.
we're
My
down to
audio is
one.
included.
And the most unceremonious way
I
to
did
win
not say
a
no
world
N-word.
championship. This one will go down as a
Uh,
infamously remembered one. Yep. Wait a minute.
I don't
wait a
think
minute.
you
Did you
did.
guys try Jumper? Did you try joining in with James or no?
We're waiting for Jumper. Oh, Jumper just joined, and ladies, gentlemen, Jumper, keep a positive mind of train. Well, just press the ready button. Thank you.
Yeah.
And now, well,
What?
the question is,
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. That would be with your new characters. That would be Angle and Nakamura, but that's assuming it works.
that's if it works, buddy.
Because you can't,
It's
like,
loading.
yeah, look at it,
Pretty
dude.
fast.
Realistically, this is not working, so you cannot say that it definitely will.
And your guest commentator,
I
James,
honestly,
the match
guys,
is
I would
loading.
say
Make sure
do
to
this
go
one
watch
time.
on
If it doesn't
Twitch.
work this time, do not do it. Hey, Big Ant's here. What's up, Ant? You tuned in at the wrong time.
Yeah, Big Ant.
Shitty end to a show.
And it's loading. We got a black screen. Wait for it. And it's a big ol' black screen. And apparently Jumper v Magnum Butt Cheeks has
Great.
lagged
All right,
out.
guys. Well, it's in the books. It's just going
And
to count as a one-on-one win tonight. We have a new world champion, and for the first time in his career, as enthusiastic as I can sound about a very disappointing way to do it, but congrats to Deadly Gamer. He had the better skill than the champion, and he had the better connection of the challengers. Deadly Gamer is a new, and for the first time in his career, world champion in EIF, the new face of Superstardom, and it's not Braun Strowman, guys. It's Kurt Angle, because now we flip the day to Monday. We flip the calendar in the Superstardom draft from first half to second half. So much has changed, and the landscape of Superstardom will not be the same. Deadly with Kurt Angle, Jumper with Shinsuke Nakamura now, and even blah blah, the now former champion, he is Neville. So it's going to be very interesting. Will these guys ever have a triple threat together? Probably fucking not. And Jumper's going to try for a one-on-one, and who knows if that's going to work. But if you want to see if it does, please tune in Thursday, I believe 6 to 8, and then 8 to 10. We've got a doubleheader for you Thursday, and hopefully this one wasn't too much for you, because I guarantee you that one will be. It is Superstardom followed by ED. Before that on Wednesday, please tune in for Midnight Mayfire's edition of Hellocity. And if you are a member of Hellocity, show up to the damn show. That's your only commitment each and every week. And I say that because most of you are 12 to 13 years old. You know, you can't, it's not that hard to pass 7th grade. Anyway, that is going to do it. And guys, it's hard to leave a sour taste in your mouth at the conclusion of a pay-per-view, but minus our main event, folks, this was a good pay-per-view. We had some very good matches. We had Greedy and Tripod in one of the best one-on-ones I have seen those two ever have against each other. It was good, minus the main event. And you know what, guys? You're victims of the game, the connection, and distance. Jumper lives in Australia. That ground is hard to cover. Anyway, guys, that does it tonight. 2 championships change hands. We have a new U.S. champion in Wicked. We have a new world champion in Deadly. Thanks so much for tuning in. And for those of you that braved it and toughed it out over the last hour, kudos to you guys and hats off. You deserve it. I wish there was something I could do to repay you guys, but all I can say is my thanks and my grace towards you guys. Not everybody. Anyway, don't forget to follow us here on Mixer and Twitch. You can follow us at mixer.com/EIF_network. I know most of you guys are here, so hey, please give us a follow over on Twitch too. Twitch.tv/EIF network. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at EIF Network for the latest breaking news updates and more. I mentioned the show schedule is posted there weekly. Check out our YouTube channel, EIF Archive. This pay-per-view should eventually get up there. That's EIF ARCHIVE. Subscribe to that on YouTube. And last but not least, check out our website, the home of Extreme International Fighting, leaguelineup.com/EIF lives. So the 8th annual Superstars Reborn in the books. The second half 2K18 draft in the books. A legendary night because there's so many legends that got drafted, and this was certainly a weird night in that regard and a weird night in the way things ended. But Deadly Gamer's your new world champion. That does it for tonight. Sorry that we went so far into overtime. Hope you enjoyed most of the show. And from all of us at Extreme International Fighting, a big thanks to Tripod Midnight for doing some work on Twitter. A big thanks to James Arkoffel for doing video production throughout all of this. And a big thanks to everybody who dealt with the 1 hour delay of our show and the 1 hour and 20 minutes that came after we were scheduled to end. My name's EIF owner Carney. We'll be back with you Thursday night for Superstardom and ED. Good night from Superstars Reborn.